What's up, YouTubers? Doomwaves back here with another glorious pickup video. In this video, I've got a few video games, but mostly it's just other awesome stuff. I got a large stack of stuff here. About 5 video games. I'll save those till the end though, because I want you to watch the whole thing. I'll start off with probably the most nerdy thing in the stack here is a small stack of 7 cassette tapes. I've started something sort of controversial, I guess. I don't know if you can really call it controversial. As some of you know, I was featured on EdT 1138's Top 3 Tuesday this week, or last week rather, with the top 3 albums listening to while gaming. And it started sort of a weird thing with a bunch of people thinking I'm crazy because I listen to music while I play games. I don't listen to music during every game, just sometimes. So, and I've discovered recently that one of the types of music that I really like to listen to while I play RPGs, and we're talking mainly like NES RPGs, NES, Sega Master System, really old school RPGs that the sounds weren't that impressive anyway. So I like to listen to classical music while I do that, and that seems really weird, but hey, I don't know, whatever. So I found a stack of classical cassettes at a local junk store. Same junk store I've been to before. I think I've had something else in this pickup video that I bought there. But found some really awesome stuff there this time. I was looking a little harder this time. First off, we've got Vivaldi. Got 2 different Vivaldi cassettes, and I'm sorry if that bores some of you. They were 50 cents each. Actually, all of these cassettes were 50 cents each. And I've got Wagner, and it's actually not in there right now because it's in the cassette player. It's not playing though, it's just in there. Beethoven, and another Beethoven. I really like Beethoven. And Mozart. And here's my favorite one of the stack. Of course, I saved it for last. It is. I'm actually not. I'm not good at pronouncing these names, so I'll just not talk about the first one. It's Gustav Holst, but I can't pronounce that name right there without messing it up. So I'm just not going to. It's The Planets by Holst. If you haven't heard The Planets by Holst and you can appreciate classical music at all, go check it out. It's awesome. You can hear a lot of modern film scores crafted after this very set of songs, Planets. Namely like Star Wars and stuff like that. Definitely influenced by Planets. Okay, next we're going to move on to some books that I found at the same junk store. Nothing like amazing, just some cool books. I did find a couple. Noticed the Happy Console Gamer talked about the Choose Your Own Adventure books recently, and I hadn't actually even heard of them. But I was at that store, and I found this series, 2 of these books from this series, called Time Machine, and it says from the publishers of Choose Your Own Adventure. So it's not the same, but I've thumbed through them a little bit. They seem kind of cool. I don't actually know if I'll even read these, but they were $1 a piece, so they're kind of nice to have in my collection, I guess. Maybe I will read them just for grins. Yeah, it's a Time Machine 1. It's called Secret of the Knights, and Time Machine 5, Civil War Secret Agent. Both of these were $1 a piece. I dug around to try to find more of them, but I didn't find any more. I just found those 2. Another bunch of books that I found in the same section down there. It's like somebody cashed in all of their fantasy novels all at once. I found 4 of the Dragonlance books, and I don't know too much about the Dragonlance series, but I do know that it's based on like turning Dungeons and Dragons into novels or something. I don't know. I'm kind of interested in these. None of these are complete sets. It's actually like from like 3 different sets. I've got 2 of them from Heroes. It's Heroes Volume 2 Stormblade and Weasel's Luck, which is Volume 3. And then I've got the Tales Volume 3 Love and War. And I've got Tales 2 Trilogy Volume 2 The Cataclysm. So I'd like to collect the rest of these just so I can complete the sets and then check them out, see what they're like. Maybe they totally suck. I don't know. Another couple of books that I found in the same area. This is a really cool author. I haven't read anything by him, but I saw a movie based on one of his books, and it made me want to read the book. And I just found this book there. The movie was Into the Wild, and it's by this guy John Krakauer. Into the Wild, if you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a really great movie. This one's called Into the Air, and it's a true account of someone climbing Mount Everest and the troubles that they face, or whatever. So, cool book. Well, I don't know. I hope it's good. I can't imagine it sucking. But yeah, I collect books too. And this one, I've got this one on my Kindle. Actually, I have the entire C.S. Lewis collection on my Kindle. But I decided to go ahead and pick this one up too. Just have my collection because I have a bunch of other C.S. Lewis books too. I have all of the Narnia books individually. I don't have one volume. I like having all 7 of them. So this one is Out of the Silent Planet. It's the first in the celebrated Space Trilogy. I like C.S. Lewis, good author. So, a big Narnia fan actually. Love Narnia. Okay, moving on to some other stuff that I got at the same store. Once again, I spent like $18, but I got all this crap. I got all those tapes, all those books, and then a big stack of comic books. I was so thrilled when I got these. But the only thing that makes me mad about these is they have stickers on them, and I can't get them off without ripping them. So I'm just going to have to leave the stickers on there. Most of these are Valiant. There's only one that's not. I'm a big Valiant fan. Spanning a few different characters. The first one is, I'll show you here, is the only non-Valiant one. It's a DC Vertigo. The high cost of living is death. Kind of a interesting comic. I don't know what it's about, but I'll give it a whirl. Nice to add it to my comic collection, which is still in its infant stages. This one is a Valiant character I hadn't heard of very much, and I mainly bought it. He had a bunch of other of this character, so if I like it, I could go get a whole bunch more. And I like the cover of this one. As you can't see, it's all shiny. It's Magnus, Robot Fighter. So if anybody knows anything about Magnus, if it's good or bad, just leave a comment down below and let me know. That'd be awesome. Next is a Valiant character that I am somewhat familiar with, not incredibly familiar with, but I'd like to collect more of him. It's Bloodshot. I got Bloodshot number 5 and Bloodshot number 4. Should show that one first. Bloodshot number 7, and that was the only. Those 3 Bloodshots. Had a lot of duplicates of all of these, actually. It's like he had like 10 issues and like a whole bunch of copies of each one. But oh well. Next one is Solar, Man of the Atom. I don't know much about Solar. I mean, he's in the Deathmate series, you know, same as Bloodshot. Magnus is probably in it too. I haven't read those yet. But Solar, Man of the Atom. I actually don't know what issue this is because the sticker is right on the where it says what number it is, so I can't see that. But I don't know what issue this is. I haven't like tried to find out really hard, but yeah, it's Atom or Solar, Man of the Atom. Okay, next is 6 issues of my favorite comic book character. My favorite Valiant character, of course, but is also my favorite character, and that is Exo Man of War. I scored big time on Exo Man of War. I have 6 issues here. I have number 13 with Solar on it. That's X-O Man of War 13. And I have X-O Man of War 16. 18. 19. 21. And 22. I was stoked. I actually probably made a noise when I found all these comics. I knew he had a box of comics back there, but I thought that they would all just like pick through and they would all just be crap. And I think the thing about it is most people don't know Valiant, unless you're a comic book enthusiast. You're really probably not very familiar with Valiant because they're not as popular as Marvel and DC, but they got some really quality stuff. Okay, we're about done. Got one movie to show you. Actually, it's 3 movies. I just bought this tonight, actually. It's strange that I've never seen these films because they're very popular, and the latest one just came out. It's the Bourne trilogy with Matt Damon. I hear such great things about these movies, and I've always meant to watch them, but yeah, I just never got around to it. So yeah, I'm anxious to get these checked out. This was only $20 for all 3 movies, so I was like, hell yeah, that's a great deal. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe I get ripped off. I don't know. I doubt it. I feel good about it. $20 for all 3 movies. I was pretty stoked. They had the 3rd one there by itself for $7.50. So I mean, even if all 3 of them were $7.50 a piece, that's, you know, like $23. So $22.50 or something like that. So I don't know. So, yeah, whatever. $20, all 3 Bourne movies. Okay, now last but not least is the video games, and I bought these from another YouTuber. He had posted a thread on Atari Age. He was downsizing his collection because he was getting ready to move. And Austin Mackert, I'll put his link down below, and his link's on my front page. He does the casual look and gameplay and talk with Implant Games and all that good stuff. Very cool YouTuber. Go check him out if you haven't already done so. He's got a bunch of subscribers, so I would be shocked if you haven't heard of him at least. But he's got some quality videos. But anyway, he's downsizing his collection, and I missed out on some of the stuff that I wanted off of there, but he was kind enough to give me these for a really great price. So I'm very stoked to have all of these in my collection. First one here is a shooter for the Super Nintendo. I'm not sure about just yet. I've played it a little bit. I haven't played it very much. It's kind of hard. Maybe it's just because I suck at shooters. But it's from Jaleco. It's Earth Defense Force. I got these for really great prices. I think I paid like $2 for this one. So yeah, and all these cards are in really great shape. There's a sticker on this one, but the label on it is like immaculate. And it's pretty popular right now because he's got a movie out right now, and that's Judge Dredd for the Super Nintendo. It's kind of a cool platformer shooter, side-scroller shooter thing. Pretty cool. I've had some fun with it so far. The back label's kind of torn, but whatever. This label, the one that matters, is in great shape. So that's the 2 NES or Super NES titles I got. I got 2 Atari 2600 titles. One of them being Demon Attack, which I already had, but my copy did not have the picture. Just had the wording on there, Demon Attack. But this one had the picture, so this was the picture label, just a variant. Cost me $1 from Austin, so I was more than happy to pay for that. And now my copy is up for trade because I don't need it anymore. Yeah, I just liked having the picture copy in my collection as opposed to the one that just had the label. So I upgraded that same exact game, but whatever, it was $1. The other Atari 2600 game I'm excited to have. I paid $6 for this one. It's actually the most expensive of the lot that I got, 5 games. $6, but it is boxed and it is sealed. It's not a very rare. It's not a rare game or anything like that. It's extremely popular, extremely common. I don't even know why I'm so excited to have it. I just really like the game, and that is Super Breakout. Like I said, ultra common title, very fun game, very much like Pong. And you just move your little paddle on the bottom of the screen, hit the ball, and break the little bricks. And yeah, I don't know why I like it so well, but I like it a lot. The bottom of the box is a little bit crushed, but that's alright. Stands up straight, and it is sealed for all of you that care about that kind of thing. I didn't really care that it was sealed. I just liked having the box. I'm not going to open it, though, since it is sealed, because I do already have the game. I mean, it's right there. I don't need to open it. And there's some people are like, well, you know, what good's a sealed game? Well, nothing really, but why do I need to open it when I can just play that one? So I'll just leave it sealed. It's not valuable or anything, but hey, maybe it will be one day. Maybe I'll make it rich because I didn't open my copy of Super Breakout for the 2600. I doubt it, but it could happen. The last but not least, last pickup I have for today, probably the best title that I got. Definitely the best title that I got from Austin. And I feel bad almost because, I mean, I didn't ask for a lower price or anything. I just paid the price that he had on it, but it was so low. So thank you, Austin, for making it so cheap. I appreciate it because I bought it. But that's Quake 2 for the PlayStation 1. This case is so clean and awesome, and the manual is just perfect, and the disc is just not even scuffed at all. I mean, I have nothing that I could possibly complain about with this copy of Quake 2, and it only was $3. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know what they go for, you know, on eBay or anything like that price-wise. I just mean for me, I mean, a copy of Quake 2 for the PlayStation in this good a shape for $3, holy crap, I'll buy that all day long. I mean, that was awesome. So yeah, I was very excited about this. I actually just got this game on my last pickup video for the N64, so I've actually been playing this quite a bit. I've actually had these games for a couple weeks before doing this pickup video. I didn't want to do just a pickup video with just those 5 games, so I just waited. But then I got a lot of other crap this past weekend, so yeah, it was Quake 2, PS1. Really excited for that. Okay, that's all I got, folks. That's all I got for this edition of Collection of Etc. That's what I call it, even though I don't name it that, because it did stick. I don't know. I just changed it. I took it off. Whatever. I don't care. Good stuff. Very happy about everything I picked up. Really happy about the comic books, and the games, and the tapes, the books, all that good stuff. All that geekery. Geekery. Great word. Geekery. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe if you're not already, please. And like, or all that good stuff that people try and get you to do after watching their videos. I would really appreciate it. Thanks a lot, guys.